help us spread #SaveRoblox and get it trending on X so we can force Roblox to change its moderation tactics. Recently, the popular Roblox game Dandy's world has been facing scandal and backlash on the Roblox Twitter community involving the game's owner QWEL, who is also the owner of the game Flavor Frenzy. The main allegation surrounding the game is that QWEL was informed that the then co-creator Rox Serpent created NSFW artwork of minors and was a child predator months before she ever took any action, but also that QWEL knew a minor was being targeted, and rather than helping the kid, she recorded the kid without their consent and made fun of them in private. All of this caused Dandy's world to decline to levels even comparable to the scandals that rocked Forsaken and Phantom Forces last year. There is a lot to go over regarding Dandy's world in this brand new scandal, so if you agree that QWEL needs to address the allegations without any manipulation, then make sure to like and subscribe and watch until the end so as many people as possible can be informed regarding this scandal. Now for some context, Dandy's World is one of the most popular horror games with over 7 billion visits, rivaling the likes of Doors, Piggy, and more. However, back in 2024, one of the game's co-creators, Rox Serpent or Rox for short, after several failed attempts to cancel him, was finally outed in the form of a Google document for a slew of absolutely disgusting actions. This document states that back in 2020 had messaged a 13-year-old who we will call Red, while Rox was 17 years old. Keep in mind, Rox went by the alias of J-Snake at the time. But back to the main topic at hand. Despite the 4-year age and maturity gap, Rox would continue to ask Red absolutely disgusting questions as well as going into explicit detail about Paige, a 15-year-old minor that he was interested in. A year later, he left Data Brawl and joined the Tower Heroes community, in which his predatory behavior only continued to get more worse. Around that time in April, he made an NSFW image depicting in an adult doing you know what to a minor, which Rox stated the minor was inspired by an actual person named Emma, who was only 16 at the time. He also sent this artwork directly to Emma too. This behavior only gets more worse when Rox decided to create more NSFW artwork, this time of many Tower Heroes characters, some of whom were minors. Rox also made NSFW artwork of Emma's twin sister named Blue, who was also 16, and literally streamed NSFW to both sisters. But the most disgusting thing Rox did was when they were 18, to get revenge at a 15-year-old for being toxic to his friends, made NSFW artwork of said 15-year-old and another 14-year-old, and created NSFW artwork depicting them. Now, after Rox was exposed, he was fired and terminated by QWEL from his position in Dandy's World and Blush Crush. But recently the scandal took a twist in the form of a video made by a user named Duck Adam, which featured a leaked call involving the Roblox YouTuber Shinzu, QWEL, and Rox, and in this call it was revealed QWEL knew about Rox's predatory behavior months beforehand and did nothing about it, only taking action once the backlash was mounting against them. Rox himself admitted to making the NSFW artwork, with QWEL even admitting how disgusting this was. Here is a clip.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that drawing.
I'm guessing it's pretty bad.
Rox Serpent saying it's pretty bad in reference to pretty much all of his art, not only the one shown, because, it's kind of the one he's more directly referring to, but again, the rest of his art is pretty disgusting. Rox Serpent here admits it is bad.
It's pretty bad.
I'm guessing the one with their tongue sticking out is the minor.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Rox Serpent admits that fact, so pretty much admitting that, yeah, it is C because it shows a minor in a act.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's disgusting.
That is Quevler speaking. That is her saying directly that it is disgusting and that she is not a fan of this art. So why did she keep him around for 2 months?
This whole thing completely contradicts QWEL'S original response, in which she stated to Paolo was that she never knew the context behind Rox's NSFW artwork. However, as Duck Adam made clear, she did, and was more than open to the fact that her co-worker made NSFW artwork depicting a literal child being taken advantage of by an adult, and QWEL even admitted how bad this was. So there is literally no excuse behind her inaction that she took at this time. And to make things worse, Discord messages from 2023 were shown featuring Quell actually helping Rox's former response that quote debunks his allegations that he denied at the time. Quell was even seen agreeing with him, but asking how he would be able to do this as he needed to address everything. Quell was also seen offering Rox a title for the video and asking if people should be allowed to talk about the video in their Discord server. In Discord screenshots from 2021, Quell was seen in a 2-hour-long call with a user named Spookiner. Now based on context, clues from the DMs, you can see that both were discussing Rox's NSFW artwork that was sent directly to Quell, meaning she completely knew about this years before she decided to take action. More DMs from Spook and another user also confirmed that Rox's predatory actions were being discussed in a call to Quell. And to make this scandal even more worse, a 15-page long Google document was released by Georgie, a once close friend of Quell, who was a team manager for Dandy's World. In this document, Georgie confirmed the validity of Duck Adams' video, adding on that Rox failed to tell both the public and her own staff team about what Rox had done after the call with Shinzi, meaning there's no room for plausible deniability or claims of manipulations. From this call, she openly knew her friend created NSFW artwork of a minor and continued to work with him after the fact and refused to tell anyone. The document also goes into detail stating that people should stop infantilizing Quell as she was 21 and had full agency behind her actions. She knew the consequences of being affiliated with a child predator and instead allowed Rox to remain in the Blush Cringe Discord server, where hundreds of thousands of children reside, effectively putting them all in danger, also making it clear that Quell was not blackmailed, as Dandy's World defenders were trying to say that she failed to remove Rox immediately because as Rox had access to many of the game's files, and it was held over her head. However, this was debunked by none other than Rox himself, who stated that this was completely false. The document makes it clear that Quell played down her knowledge of Rox's predatory actions, and in the process, many people believed she was innocent. But now it was revealed she was complicit and knew a lot more. And it's also important to state that Rox made another document trying to claim how they were undergoing self-improvement to re-enter the Roblox community, despite literally being a disgusting child predator and a threat against all of humanity. He believed that, since Quell is literally being bashed at every angle, that he can just take advantage of that and come back. Thankfully no one was tricked as this entire scandal stemmed from his predatory behavior. But Quell herself also has allegations of her own, as it was revealed that Quell privately insulted a victim named Sam, and instead of helping them, she recorded them without their consent or knowledge. Sam, for context purposes, was friends with Quell until May of last year, when it was discovered Sam was involved in illegal pro-shipping space and being taken advantage of by child predators. Quell thought it would be better to mock the child instead of prying them out of that community. This was proven by DMs of Quell showing the Discord tag of Sam and stating who in disgust at them. When the anonymous person, who we will call White, asks who that was, Quell revealed it was a person she recorded asking about pro-shipping and that she would deny the child's request to reach out to them. Video recordings also proved the validity of Quell's own allegations as well, with a statement from White testified that Quell showed the recording, and to them, it sounded like an interrogation than anything else. So to wrap things up, not only did Quell know that Rox was a child predator the entire time months before actually taking any form of action in the first place, but also was exposed to have recorded a minor behind their back and refused to help the minor, where they were most likely taken advantage of. Now, as of the editing of this video, the Blush Crunch Discord server has been shut down with all the channels locked, likely because some more radical people were generally harassing the Dandy's World community because of what was revealed against Quell, which she should be justifiably criticized for, but not to the form of all-out harassment. Anyways, that is all for this video. Please spread this video around so more people are made aware of this situation, and make your own videos going over this situation as well. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are new, and make sure to follow my social media accounts. The links will be in the description. To wrap things up, this video is not intended for hate, harassment or cyberbullying towards the people mentioned in this video, but instead it's to act as an educational and informative video going over the situation at hand. Goodbye.